Hello everyone, this is Cyber, and what I would like to show you is the game Orbital Bullet. This game is described as a fast-paced 360-degree action platformer with rouge-lite elements, where all actions take place in a circular pattern. Fight your way through a variety of procedural planets and use body modifications, crafting, and heavy weaponry. Kill, die, modify. This is an early access game and is available on Steam. At the time of this video, Orbital Bullet just released the holiday update, and that is the version I will be talking about. When I first saw an ad on YouTube, the art style caught my attention. Then I saw the 360-degree layout of the levels and thought, that looks fun. I didn't waste any time, I jumped over to Steam and I bought the game. Orbital Bullet puts a whole new spin on the whole action platformer genre with its level design, blending the 2D traditional movement and the controls into three-dimensional levels in a way that's comfortable and understandable. Then you throw in the roguelite elements such as procedural generated levels and dynamic skill trees. That makes each run different, and you have a recipe for a game that will keep you coming back for more. Orbital Bullet is organized into these planets. Each planet has a procedural generated level that is organized like a tower, where you have to go floor by floor defeating enemies until you get to the boss floor. These floors, which are called sectors in Orbital Bullet, change with each playthrough. The procedural magic works between playthroughs to change the number of sectors, the layout, and the look of the sectors, and the number and types of enemies you will encounter in these sectors. The boss floors are the only ones that remain the same. These sectors are 360-degree platforms and everything orbits the center. Your character moves around in an orbit, your enemies move around in an orbit, and when you shoot, the bullets fly around this orbit. This type of level design shifts your thinking from just direct facing when you can curve a bullet around behind your target. The size of these sectors would be considered very small in comparison to other action platformers, but this works to Orbital Bullet's advantage. Having a very small platform keeps you directly into action, and since it's 360 degrees, you will almost always be surrounded. Let's talk about the art style. I love the pixel art style. There are some other games that can learn a thing or two from Orbital Bullet. There's a good balance between environment, the characters, the enemies, and the visual effects. Everything is distinct, crisp, and clear. This makes the game fun and pleasant to watch, and the music is amazing. It's the kind of music that gets stuck in your head. You're out buying groceries and you just hear it. It's really well done. This combination of visuals and music sets the perfect tone for a game like this. As for the controls, when I launched the game, there is a message at the start menu that says, playing Orbital Bullet with a controller is strongly advised. And since it was strongly advised, that's the way I chose to play. So I don't have any experience playing with a keyboard, but playing with a controller feels as natural as you would expect a platformer to feel. There aren't any complex inputs. You have jump, shoot, dodge, and a few for interaction purposes, and that's it. The controls work, and they feel good. What more could you ask for? Let's talk about the gameplay. The slogan goes, kill, die, modify. The kill part is all about running, jumping, dodging, and shooting. Killing gets you experience, which you can use to upgrade your character's skill tree. This is the dynamic skill tree. Each run you start with 4 random skills to invest points into. As you get further in the run, you will find consoles that add another row of 4 random skills. Along with the skill tree, your character can get perks. Perks such as stun that give you a % chance to stun an enemy when you shoot them, or damage increase perks. These are stackable. Grabbing more copies of a perk increases its effect. These perks can be found in capsules, chests, or purchased from the merchant. Speaking of a merchant, you also get credits by defeating enemies, opening chests and boxes. Along with perks, the merchant sells guns, key cards, and med kits. So what you have is random weapons, random skills, random perks, random levels, random enemy spawns, giving you a different experience with each run. At this point, you might be thinking, if everything is random, does that mean I start at square one each time? The answer is no. Along with all the random things you find, you also collect nanobytes, weapon blueprints, and weapon parts. Now we talk about the die and modify part of the slogan. When you die, you're taken back to the hub and shown a different skill tree. This skill tree has permanent upgrades that improve aspects of your character and the game. It has 3 branches, one for weapons, one for health and survivability, and the last is for economy, dealing with credit gain and the merchants. In the hub is also found the weapons rack. Using the weapons blueprints and parts, you craft new weapons and increase the level range of the weapons you find. In the hub, you will also find the Mission Overview console. These are like achievements. Completing these will give you upgrade points. After you get your first upgrade point, you will unlock the class selection console in the hub. Orbital Bullet has 4 classes: the Mercenary, the Hellion, the Engineer, and the Marauder. Each class has its own upgrade tree. These upgrade trees unlock a class-specific special ability item and unlocks 2 class-only skills for the dynamic skill tree. With each run, you come back and you invest in skills, weapons, and upgrades, improving your chances of survival on the next run. This is an early access game, so as of right now there are only 5 planets, with more to come according to the early access roadmap. And when you finish these 5, you will unlock new ways to play. You gain access to overcharge settings that increase the difficulty by adding modifiers. And then there's the Eternity Tower, which changes the rules a bit. I won't spoil it for you, I'll let you experience that for yourself. I've been enjoying the game, and if you like rogue-lite games, if you like action platformers, if you're a completionist who doesn't mind repetition and likes to complete every aspect of the game, I think you will enjoy Orbital Bullet. I hope this video has been informative, and if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thank you for watching.